Thanks for joining us for another episode. I think episode 5 of 5 questions with Muskingum University admissions staff. I'm Zach Veda. I'm one of the admissions counselors here. And Jake, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jake Burnett. I'm a transfer admission counselor. I've been working here for 13 years at the university.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and just get started with these questions here. The first question, well, one thing that everybody does need to know about Jake is that if it weren't for him, I'm pretty sure the university would fall apart because he just does so many different things on a consistent basis for the university. So when you are not keeping Muskingum where it needs to be, what do you do in your free time? What's your favorite thing to do in your free time?
Let's see. That's a good question. So I've got a lot of different facets of my life. One, I've got 3 little boys. Met my wife here at Muskingum, so they are great. They take a lot of time though, but they're so much fun. So when I'm not here working, which here is at home now, but when I'm not working, I would say that one of my favorite things to do is to go out. We have some land outside of town here, to just go and hang out, walk in the woods with my boys,
Mm,
spend some time with them.
yeah, well, and today's a good day for that, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Question number 2. If you could meet one historical figure, who would it be?
Yeah, that's so my obvious answer is Jesus. Like, who wouldn't want to meet Jesus, right?
Fair.
But that might be too religious for this conversation, but we'll stick with that though.
Okay.
I'd love
Well,
to, hang out with that guy wherever whatever your religious feelings are or backgrounds are. He obviously had an impact on this world,
yeah.
and so I'm gonna stick with that one.
Yeah. Well, and he's considered one of the greatest teachers of all time. So
Yep, exactly.
at the very least, I imagine you can learn a couple things from a good teacher.
Yeah, right, right. Cool.
All right. Question number 3. What is one thing most people don't know about you?
One thing a lot of people don't know, so I like working with my hands and doing stuff. So like a lot of my role here at Muskingum is very technical and work with databases and all sorts of stuff like that. But I like building, so I'm actually building my own house outside of town here. Like I mentioned, we've got some land.
Yeah.
So it's about year 3 of kind of step by step building a house. So that's also a part of the extra time. Goes back to question 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, building my own place. So using nail guns and ordering lumber and figuring out how to build stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. Question number 4. What is your favorite place?
So when I was a student at Muskingum during the summers, one of my summer jobs was to go up to northern Minnesota in this place called the Boundary Waters. So it's I don't know if have you ever been up? You grew up in Maine, right? Or
I,
spent some time
I
in Maine.
I did. Yes. Yep. I grew up there.
So it's really similar to Maine, and just there's a lot of lakes, and
Mm.
just the landscape is different. There's some pine trees and different kinds of trees up there that you don't see around here. But it's just very peaceful, very calm. So I would be sitting on a lake up there in northern Minnesota, maybe with a fishing pole in my hand,
Yeah.
nice peaceful time. That's where I'd spend some time.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. That's probably my ideal vacation, I would say.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. If you had to be quarantined with one celebrity, artist, or musician, who would it be?
Oh man, that's a good one, Zach.
Throw on a curveball for the last question.
That's good. Um, I'm not a huge celebrities type person, so I don't follow a lot of the news and who are the popular people going around. I would say though, um, I really like listening to talks on like on our so I mean this might not be a big celebrity, but he's someone who's done a lot with our church. So he's kind of in charge of the music stuff with our church. His name's Adam Russell. He's written some great songs, and he's kind of a celebrity in that realm a little bit, but just a cool guy to talk to, a cool guy to hang out with. He's got a podcast I like to listen to. So Adam Russell, you have to look him up though. So make that as one of your go-to things. You'll do the rest of the day. Adam Russell.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, to hear our 5 questions. So those are my 5 questions for Jake. And then Friday, we're going to flip the table, and then Jake will have 5 questions for me. So
I'll get some good curveballs for you, Zach. I'll think of some hard ones.
Yeah, bring it on. This sounds great. All right. Thanks again.
See you guys.